Oh, hello there. Hello there. I'm Nosajus, and we are playing Dark Souls 3, and we've gone through the entirety of Irithel Dungeon. We killed the giant, and now we are at a room of just nonsense. Did you already see me? No. So there's a bunch of them congregating. And right here, large Titanite shard. We're gonna skip out to the left real quick. An item. We'll remember that on the way down. Look for ladders. Large soul of a nameless soldier. And this is a shortcut. I want to say you start over there, you come across the bridge, you can come down, and now you make your way through here. Guess it's a good shortcut. I don't know why you would run all the way through all that. Now, which way is the item? No, missed it. Oh man, such a slow elevator too. Oh man, I just keep doing this for hours. Troll you guys. So stupid. Come on. Alright, while we're waiting for it. Lightning blade. God, we needed that desperately, didn't we? A miracle allegedly wielded by a certain dragon slayer knight in the Age of Gods. Reinforced right weapon with lightning. Tales of dragon slayers are now a rare thing, though only in fragments and whispers in remote regions. So miracles are kinda cool. I've been digging the miracles that we pick up. I've really thought about infusing my claymore with lightning because a lot of the bosses coming up, their weakness is lightning. So here we see a structure in the distance to the mountains. We see what looks like a goat or reindeer. Dragon torso stone. So it's a dragon. It looks like a funny dragon. And we're all sitting right here in this nice little open area is open for us. But we can't really do anything about it right now. Dragon torso is an item you use. Stone imbued with the power of the everlasting dragons, used in a secret rite by dragon worshippers, gain the torso of a dragon and a dragon's roar. A transformation that is irreversible until death. From ancient times, the path of the dragon worship was walked by warriors. It is said they envision Archdragon Peak in their depths of their meditation. And at times, they even hear the distant sounds of the great bell of the peak. Alright, so that last paragraph tells us everything we need to know. From ancient times, the path of the dragon worship was walked by warriors. So warriors were worshipping dragons. It is said they envisioned Archdragon Peak in the depths of their meditation. So when you're meditating, you can see Archdragon Peak in your mind. And yeah, I did the Sean Spencer psychic up in the hand here. Peak in the dragons of their meditation, and at times they even hear the distant sounds of a great bell. So basically, you put it on, you turn into a dragon. I don't really want to do it now. We'll do it in a second. We will do it in a second. Right now I want to get through this area, and usually I use a bow, but that doesn't sound very fun. I think I know of a secret. No, 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 no. Maybe not a secret as much as just a trick. Is it here? Yeah. Come on out, buddy. Come on out, buddy. Come on out, friend. Where are you at? There he is. No! Are you joking? Damn it. One of them got me. Man, that ruins everything. I don't mind dying, but when I'm trying to do something cool, you know, like, it's a bit annoying. So, where was that shortcut? Was it down? Where was it down? See, this is not a shortcut if you're like, huh? The thorns saved us there. Really lame, you guys. Oh, I got a Estus shard I need to go back for. Yeah, so this is they're jailers, and you open the cell, and that red-eyed, like, crucifix creature, Bloodborne enemy, he will attack the jailers for you. I was always like, why is this guy here? This is so weird. He doesn't drop anything, but he does. Fight for you, or he just comes after you. If I die this next time, you're not going to see anything in the room. I'm going to just run past everything. It's so stupid, dude. Come on. God, wasting embers too. Don't fall. I guess I'll just kill everybody myself. I thought that guy would do, like, good work, and now it's stupid, because it's like, you're supposed to come out and wreck shop, and you ran me off a cliff. God damn it, dude. No! Probably not as difficult as that, but I just didn't want to die again. Okay. So, from the beginning of this room, this is where we come in from the rats. This is where we take a shortcut. Let us... Might as well jump. This door is open. I don't know why they're making those weird sounds when they die. That's interesting. Or unique. Oh. Well, this one's got some pep in its step. Profane coal. I guess our crucifix guy, didn't really do too much work. He might have killed one or two of them. Just kind of a cool little thing. You can let him out. He can kind of help. But he looked like he wanted to kill me more than them. I didn't do nothing to him. I didn't do nothing to you. What is this? A dark book? And a dark book. We already gave one dark book to the girl. The miracle girl. Coal used to infuse weapons. Give to the blacksmith in the shrine to allow gems as dark blood and hollow. Profane. Right here in the middle of the room. An ember. The first set of cells are where the coal is and those weird babies are. In this room, there is absolutely nothing. Xanthos ashes, so ashes, but there's no enemies or anything. This, however, Dust Crown Ring. He screams, and if you have any jailers left, they'll rush in here, and you'll be trapped in this room with them. Just so you know. Xanthos Ashes, umbral ash of a sorcerer who explored the golden sorceries of long-lost land. With this, the shrine handmaiden will prepare new items, so he's a sorcerer. They were called Xanthos Scholars, but some foolishly imitate them by simply dressing in yellow. Dusk Crown Ring. So, yet again, Dusk was the girl from the first DLC. Leaf-colored crown ring bestowed upon the Princess of Ulasil, ancient land of gold and sorcery. So all the gold and sorceries come from Ulasil. Reduces spell FP consumption, but also lowers HP. So we have Profane Coal, Xanthus Ashes, Dust Crown. This is the cell that the Crucifix guy was in. There's nothing in there. We did forget. It seemed like every chest in this area is a mimic. Every single one in the profane. Titanite scale, 2 of them. I think that noise tells us that he's asleep, or... Woo. He drops nothing. Shame. So right here, guy hanging on to the thing, an ember. And here we have a hidden Alva stuff. So Alva, remember, he invaded us in the beginning of this level. He was the Seeker of the Spurned. There is much lore on Alva being sent out, I guess, to... I don't know what his quest was. Seeker of the Spurned. And then a witch named Zuli. She follows him, and her mission was to corrupt him as well. However, that did not quite happen. It's locked. But we can see a person in there. Right in the corner. See her hands? And she's dressed in witch garb. So Alva set, Zuli the witch went to turn Alva, but she fell in love with him. And they both fell in love with each other. Protection of Alva, Seeker of the Spurn. This steel body armor was trimmed to reduce weight. To this day, troubadours sing of tales of the wandering knight Alva and his travels, and of his involvement with the saint and the witch. Needless to say, the songs traditionally end in tragedy. Much like all good stories. So, kind of a night set. What is this water effect on my screen? Or is that my eyes? It does look a little hefty. A little thick in the legs. Got a little water bottle. Still not as cool as the Elite Knight set is the best Knight armor. Besides, I like Fallen Knight a lot. When I think of Dark Souls 1, I think of Elite armor, the Elite Knight armor. When I think of Dark Souls 2, I think of the Faram set, and when I think of 3, I think of the Fallen. So here we're heading into the Profane Capital, but before so, we got a golem friend. I'm gonna fight him here, because it's a little more open. Get fucking wrecked, dude. Get wrecked! Two-handed staggers. Two-handed staggers. The Profane Capital, very short. It's basically 2 towers. Kind of lame after all this stuff about building it up, building it up, building it up. You know, it's a one broken tower, you fall down. There's a ladder you can climb down if you want to. This whole area is sealed off, except for that hole right there. So we can jump down. However, if you're not paying attention, you can miss this ladder right here. Really, you wouldn't miss it if you were looking straight, because from that side of the tower you can notice that there's treasure up here. There is treasure up here. Just making sure none of the windows have any hidden loot. And we know him, or if you never played 2, you don't know him. But that's Gillian? Gillian? Stretch out an undead bone shard. So Gillian is a ladder smith. Yep, you heard me right. A ladder smith. And in Dark Souls 2, you buy ladders from him. And that's a cool emote. Kind of breaking through the world there, but... And he gave us an undead bone shard. Nothing, 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 nothing. Okay, we see a ladder here. So we have 2 ways to go. One is to get down to there. The other is the hole in the wall in the beginning. Let's hit that. We got some shards and some bone dust and some stuff for the handmaiden. Oh, goodness. Turn this off. Let's burn our undead bone shard.
Well, very
Level
well.
up.
Farewell, Ash May the Flame.
Ah? Gracious, let this...
I guess I should have done more of this stuff. Undead, 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 undead. Exile. There's Xanthos' overcoat and Big Hat Logan's hat. Okay.
Ashen one.
Ah, just good, wasn't he?
Give our Estus, give our coal.
Words. Where did you happen upon this coal? This is much too dark. I see the abyss in it.
Yeah, you do.
Yet a smith I remain. I won't turn down a request. But forget not.
The coal looked really cool.
Your
It was like the
fight
skull.
is for the flame, and for your fellow kin, just like mine. A cursed fate this may be, but hope remains.
Not on this playthrough, Andre. Sorry. We need 2 more chunks.
Prithee, be careful.
Grey Rat is still gone.
Speak thy honorable lord. Our lord, and knowest thou our lord?
Silence. Attire of the Abyss Watchers, the undead legion of Farron. These undead warriors vowed to partake of wolf blood. They acted in the dark, seeking out any sign of the Abyss, fighting a constant war with his abominations. This pointed steel helm was a distant symbol of the legion, striked as a sinister omen by the masses. Now that is slick. That's slick. Lettuce and tomato sandwiches. We're gonna go this way first. Hop down. Blip. Literally nothing to... We could try to fall that way, but I don't think it's possible to survive. So not much around here. Just broken stairs, broken stairs. We see that thing up there. There are still mimics in this area, but I want toxic. There's a ladder back up. And somewhere... Have some dignity about yourself. Just getting wrecked. Gillian was all over here with his ladders. And there we see the profane flame. And people to tend to it. So the profane flame is flame that isn't real. And Aldrich sought after it after he linked the fire. And Yorm came here to become a king, or something to that effect. Here we see Tricky Tricky. You don't want to go that way. We want to go this way. Trickery, Dickory, Dock. Whee! Got him. And the same thing up here. Hole in the ground. So just be mindful. Be mindful. And that's the thing, you would haul straight, and then you'd end up falling down into a pit of sludge. Which we're gonna go down willingly. Anyways. Backtrack a little bit. Rusted gold coin. Item discovery. Okay. So this part is kind of poisony. And they give you blooming purple moss stuff, so you don't have to. I did kill it. Alright, we're gonna get toxic here. It's only a matter of... Wow, that was weird. He like floated. Only a matter of time. Might as well just accept it. Purging Stone. Purging Stone takes away your hollowing, so you look normal, I guess. Let's run in here. We can't really... Well, we can kind of move. What do we got? Couple of guys. Curse Bite Ring. How did that not get him? Curse Bite Ring. Probably what we need to be putting on. I don't know if they drop anything, or if they did, what it was just Dung Pie. Poison Gem. Infuse your weapons with poison. Two-handing seems to be doing very fine work here. One little thing we could stand on. Drink some Estus. Welcome! Shriving Stone. Alright, so in here is just kind of death, sadly. These baby hands are really hard to fight, and they're Purging Stone. Oh. Come on. You can at least let me... They're very tough, and they don't really give you anything. I think if you kill the 3 or 2 that are in here, they might drop something. An axe, a certain axe. However, we don't need it and or want it, so I'm gonna just run. Run. The right way to go is up here. I think with the armor of thorns that we just had on, if you roll into those arm baby things, they have eyes on their belly. It'll hit their belly and you can do a visceral. I don't know if you can hit their belly hard enough before... Alright, so we'll fight this one. Oh, he got me a little bit. Come on, dude, I'm rolling. Well, they're not that bad, but when there's a lot of them. Dung Pie, yeah, they just drop. Shit. Sorcerer, Court Sorcerer. Courtly. And yet again... Court Sorcerer stuff. Nothing. Ouchie. Oh, that just scared me. Robe worn by court sorcerers of the profane capital. A former gold stitching suggests they may have also been oracles. There are many sorcerers who claim hardship of the great sage Big Hat Logan, or Hairship, and the profane capital house, one of the two leading schools. So, Logan, Big Hat Logan, he was part of the Dragon School and won, and I think he dips out because he's looking to do crystal magic or something like that, and Seath the dragon is all about crystal magic. I don't hardly think so, sir. You know what? I'm kind of upset that it don't backstab. I'm clearly right behind him. He's got poise. Maybe that's a gargoyle staff. He definitely had some poise. Logan Scroll. So we were just talking about Big Hat Logan. He was in search of more magic than the school offered, and he found the Duke's Archives, which is what Seath was all about studying and everything. And eventually he went crazy. Poison arrows. So this is kind of a unique little area. It's the roof here. You can drop down. And this area is... What does this lead to? Aerithal Dungeon. Alright. Remember we were on the bridge earlier and I said, oh, there's some jailers in the window. Here they are. I don't know why they had like a hidden spell on them. But I think if you go down here and pick up this very important treasure. And look, see, yeah. This is where the giant was. When we were on that bridge right there, we looked over and saw him. So you could see him from the outside. You can't see him from the inside. You come here. Let's make sure there's no more. Jailer's key ring. Okay, 1 second. We already read that, but now we look like it. Ugh, look at our face. We are just beef jerky. So very roby. Yeah, as soon as you pick up those jailer's keys, you would have a hard time. So the jailer's key, it's confusing, to me at least, because we're going to save a friend. Remember, Sigurd was holed up in the jail cell down there, and we couldn't unlock it from the front. We had to find the right way to get to it. We already picked up his key. It's called the old cell key, the key to the oldest cell by where the giants are. So we just pick up the jailer's key and you're like, oh, the jailer's key is absolutely right next to Sigurd. That's the key set we need, but it's not. It's a ring of the keys to Irithyll dungeons held by the jailers opens most cell doors. On what grounds do they remain in prison? Consider that now. The mindless hollows, unrealizing gibbering fools. So the sail, this one does the window. This one does Sigurd, and then the jailer's ring key will do the door in the beginning, the door to... So where you fight Logan here, you want to run and a little skip and fall and mess it up. It does the door to the first bonfire. It does the... there's a door that was on a corner that had a coal in it, I think. And then it does where the prisoner, the witch prisoner is. But here, we use the old cell key. So you have to get him out.
Ah, you are a saint.
I'm a saint.
Once again, you are my valiant savior. I, Siegfried of Katarina, express my deepest gratitude. Take this, a token of my thanks. Go on. It's all yours.
And the real prize, boom, Titanite slab.
Ah, no, please. Go on ahead. And a duty.
He's got a duty to fulfill.
No, please.
And he said duty. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so he's all good. Don't miss this. Covetous gold serpent ring. We want to put that on right now, don't we? Fallen foes are more likely to drop items. We don't need that on right now. If we were farming, that would be the greatest thing. Titanite slab for weapon reinforcement. Titanite slabs are smithing materials of the gods, and weapon reinforcements with slabs will admire no less than their precious legendary weapons. So that is why you come the back way. Come the back way to get... Oops. Yeah, I want to say if you kill the 2 or 3 hand babies underneath this area, you get an axe called Eleanor, or Eleonora, or something like that. You gotta drop down to get this, Wrath of the Gods. That's a miracle. So everything, I guess, the Profane Capital was having all these sorcerers come check everything out. And then you have one weird room right here that has nothing in it. Who knows? This is rubbish to basically lead you out. So remember that we fought the Gargoyle here. We're making very quick work of the Profane Capital. Yet again, it's just half of it is the ruins of the dungeon, other half is a broken tower. Rusted coin. Actually, whoops, sorry. We can get to one of the keys fairly easily. Or one of the areas from here. I hope we don't have to fight a bunch of dudes. So I think that's it that follows us, right? Yeah. So here we see a witch.
Oh, there you are. I thought you'd all but forgotten me. How sweet. Good to know that a skinny little heretic can still turn heads.
She has many an innuendo.
Hmm? Oh, you're not one of them, are you? Accept my apologies for mistaking you for one of those leeches.
She thought we were one of the jailers.
So, what business have you here? This is a land of monstrosities. And I am no exception.
I want to offer
You're
help.
here to save me. But I'm guilty. A wretched child of the abyss. Is that something you can forgive?
Yeah, we're all children of the abyss, darling.
Oh, really? You are no ordinary man. Very well.
God, that Legion armor looks
Besides, I've grown tired of imprisonment. I am Carla, and I accept your proposal.
good. So, Carla. She is not Zula. Zula was the witch that Alva fell in love with. We found Alva's stuff right outside. Maybe a daughter? An offspring? Let us use one of these to go to this. Might just be easier. We got 10 minutes. So I want to get what's in the jail, but right now I want to finish up the profane. Since we have 10 minutes, I want to go ahead and finish this up. The other two jails are in the beginning, and then it's one of the corners. There's a coal, I think. We can go to that in a second. Maybe if we finish this up, we can run back. So you come down here. This stairway was broken, remember? I think you could try to jump to it, but I don't know if you can make it. So the profane flame comes at you pretty fast. They are shooting it, right? We can run across this bridge here, but we do have a gargoyle that will jump on us. Now, there is a broken... Look at that broken bridge right there. This is what we're going to do. We're going to get hit a bunch of times, just so you know that it's coming at you. Here you go. Let's get this. Orange Slayer is great. I was like, what hit me? Come on, man. I understand you're shooting at me, but literally every time it's gonna hit me perfectly. We know two-handing does quick work on those guys. So we did get the item from up top. Actually, I'm not going to drop down there. I've never done it. I don't know if it's faster or not. But we'll still have the flame shooting at us, right? There's an item here. Large soul of a weary warrior. And then some more nonsense. And the capital's full of treasure. Look at all this treasure bouncing about. They didn't drop anything. They're like the clerics that watch. I rolled into that, by the way. Gargle Flame Hammer. So that's what that guy was using on the roof. Actually a pretty cool weapon. A striking weapon. Split damage, fire, and physical. Stone torch hammer wielded by the gargoyles of the Profane Capital. The Profane Capital, which never goes out. The Profane Flame, which never goes out, imbues this weapon with a fire attack. I actually used that a good little bit on a run one time, and it was pretty fun. Okay, okay. Unbreakable fire. None of them dropped anything. And then here we see one of the most bizarre areas of the game. There's nothing. We'll run back and jump down. Boss fog. Yeah, there's just not a lot going on, and it's just one little tower with some treasure. Kind of a waste. All this we hear throughout the game, the profane capital, the flame, the flame. It's just a lord vessel that they're shooting fire at you with. So I'll hop down here, and see the whole time they would be firing at you. So I don't know if it's worth it. Hornslayer's great bow. So we picked up the arrows, and now we got the bow. A unique great bow handed down in the Eastern Land, where tales are told of its used in slaying giant horn oni, which are like demons, right? Drawing the bow this size takes time and leaves the user vulnerable. Only specialized great arrows. So it's like the biggest, heaviest bow and arrow. So the whole time you'd be like, pelt, 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 pelt. And then you can make a mad dash up there. But other than that, there's nothing. There's nothing. There's coins. Coin. This bridge doesn't lead anywhere. There's no gargoyles that jump down. There's no special event. Almost like they made it and forgot about it. Kind of weird. It looks cool. Maybe it plays up on, I'm gonna get killed, or attacked. And you never really do. Yeah. But would it be better if they just reused old enemies? Let's just put a bunch of knights here or whatever. So this we have come on. I don't understand. You couldn't wait? Okay. It's not hurting anything sitting out there. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, my God! Well, instead of a nice 30, 40 hours worth of content, y'all are going to get 75. Because, God forbid, you're able to kill a stupid white robed fire thrower. Come on, man. Giant crowd of nonsense. Let's test it. Hit once. Hit twice. Rolled off the edge. I'm gonna call it. I got about 2 minutes left, but I can't get to the boss, and he literally is right there. I'm all mad from the stupid fire guys. I understand you're in a giant group and you're blowing fire, but like, come on, man. I'm swinging a giant sword and none of you are getting clipped by it. So he does not stagger with 2. How does that not do more damage? I know. Alright, well, screw it. Next time, we'll take these out, we'll fight, Yorm. Yorm's in here chilling. And, I don't know. I guess die a whole bunch more times.